Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm coming at you with a Coomodel Knight review. It's been a while since I reviewed one, but I finally got my hands on a new one, and I'm really excited to review him for you. This is the Templar Knight, part of the 1/6 series of empires. So let's take a look at the box here. So here's the cardboard box on the outside. Really cool sketch of the knight. Okay, and this one came out in 2016. He's very hard to get a hold of. But I found him on eBay and had a gift card, so I only ended up paying like $2.50 for him. So I thought that was a pretty good price considering the rarity of this one. But here is the actual box here. A really cool picture of him with his hood on. Beautiful box. There he is with his helmet. This is like the classic Crusader figure. Really, really cool. And there he is without the helmet. All right, so let me get him out of his box and we'll take a look at the contents within. Okay, so I've got the outer shell off here. That's kind of a pain to get off. It takes a while. But let's take a look at what's inside here. So we've got the instructions on how to put them together. Okay, so here he is. Here's the base figure without any of his equipment on. Take a look at that head sculpt. It's pretty much a copy of Kratos from the video game God of War. But they did a great job with it. It's super realistic, especially on that beard. Very intense expression as well. All right, so there's the figure that you get. Okay, here is his stand for display. Pretty nice. Okay, here's his cloak. This is really cool. I love this cloak. It really sets him apart from some of the other Crusader figures, I think. All right, here's his sword with the scabbard. Unfortunately, some of the leather ripped off of there. I did get this figure brand new, but I guess just due to age, there were some issues with the sword. But there's a look at the sword. Very realistic, and that is metal, so it's got a nice weight to it. And also pretty sharp as well. Beautiful scabbard too. Okay, here is the helmet. Very nice. I love the design of this. What's different about this though? It's not metal, which is pretty unusual. All the other Coomodel Knights that I've gotten have metal helmets, but this one is plastic. I'm not really sure why they did that. My thought was that if it was metal, maybe it would scratch up his beard more. That was kind of my thinking. But besides that, it's a really cool helmet. I was, to be honest, a little disappointed that it wasn't metal. But it still is a really nice helmet. Okay, there's another small belt for the figure. And if you take off the foam here, got some more stuff. A beautiful Crusader shield, beautifully painted. Very nice. I love the wood. Great detailing on that. Okay, we've got chainmail. This isn't an actual chainmail, of course, but still pretty cool. And then his tunic with the Templar insignia there in the front. Very nice. It's all dirtied up. Great detailing. And then also some more chainmail for him. And he's also got chainmail for his legs, which I didn't bother putting. I won't bother putting this on. I think it's kind of unnecessary, and I prefer him without it. Okay, here is his war axe, and that is metal as well. Very nice. Okay, this is a great little detail that they added, a little cross here to go on his belt. That's really cool. Okay, and then just some extra gauntlets to swap out if you want. All right, so that's everything that you get with this figure. Let me put them together for you, and I'll be right back. All right, so I've got him equipped here. He's holding his sword. This is a massive sword, by the way. And then in his other hand, I've got him holding his helmet. And then I've got him with his chainmail on his head. And that fits pretty well, actually, over the head and that big beard that he's got. And then on his back, I've got his shield strapped on. And then I love how you can put his cross on his belt there, hanging off. I think that looks really cool. All right, so let me take the sword out of his hands. Like I said, that's a massive sword. Okay, I'm gonna take his shield off. All right, and I want to put his cloak on for you, because I think this is one of the coolest parts about this figure is this cloak that he comes with. All right, so if you want, you can just put the cloak over his head without the helmet on and go for the picture that's on the front of the box, you know, and that looks pretty cool. Or I prefer to put the helmet on, so let me get this helmet on for you. It is a little tricky getting this on. It's a very, very snug fit. There we go. So there's the helmet on his head. Like I said, a very snug fit, and you can just barely see his eyes peeking out of the eye slits there. But it does fit pretty well, actually, and I think it looks really good. It's such a classic helmet there. And if you want, you could put the hood over the helmet, and that also looks really cool. All right, so let me, whoops, sorry about that. Let me equip him with his axe. All right, and then in his other hand, I'll put his shield on. All right. This is honestly my preferred look. I really like the axe and then him holding the shield with his helmet on. And I think the cloak over the helmet looks really cool as well. But you can get some great poses with this guy. Overall, he wasn't too hard to put together. The tunic and the chainmail is definitely a little tedious to do, and the belts especially are kind of tricky, especially over age. they're kind of deteriorating. But once you get everything on there, it looks great. Before I forget to mention, these boots are spectacular. The detail and quality are really, really good. It's got some great articulation there in the feet as well. Makes for some great poses. Overall, this is a fantastic figure. I really, really like him. I would say this is the coolest Crusader that I own at the moment. I have 3 of them now. Alright guys, well that's everything to show for the figure. I do highly recommend checking this one out if you can find him. I think there was another one for sale on eBay right now. But he is on the rare side and usually is pretty pricey, unfortunately. But this is a great figure if you can find him for a decent price. I would definitely go ahead and buy him. You won't regret it. Alright, well stay tuned for the end. I'll show a brief clip of him on his stand. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time.